Hello everybody, me Sam Warwickshire here, and I'm back with another live stream on a Sunday evening. Just a chit chat live stream today. There's no real topic there is. I tend to do one of these once a month now, where I just come and do like a chit chat live stream. So I do hope everyone is doing okay. I'll get to the chat in a minute. I'm just gonna make sure I have fully shared myself out. So just give me a second. And apologies, I'm a couple of minutes late, but let's be honest, when am I actually ever on time for some of my live streams? I said that, wasn't I on time last week? I think I actually was on time last week. That's a new record. Alright, just give me a second, guys. I've just got to share this link. Oh. I just messaging someone. Right, there we are. Right, hello everybody, me Sam Warwickshire here, and I'm here in the chat. Right, let's see who we got in here tonight. Hi Logan, welcome, thanks for coming in. I'm 30 minutes early. Oh, did you get the 30-minute notification, did you, Logan? Oh, how's if I don't put myself on the phone as well as on the thing, because you don't need to hear two of me, let's just say that. Hey Fanatic Guide, it's been a while, thanks so much for coming in. Do you hope you're doing okay? Hi Mustafa's Transport, welcome, thanks for coming in. Do you hope you're doing okay? I'm doing good. Hey Transport with Dan YT, welcome, thanks for coming in. The king of the Sunday night is back. I don't think I'm doing a live stream on a Sunday in ages, have I? Did I do on a Sunday recently? I feel like I have, but I don't know last time I did it. Oh, very well, Kareem. You told me on your live yesterday to DM you to say that I'm live streaming, but you've come in anyway. So welcome, Kareem. Thanks very much for coming in. Thanks very much for the super chat. You didn't have to do that. I do appreciate the super chat. Thanks very much for that. Hey, Kevin. Thanks for coming in. Do you hope you're doing okay? And Mustafa's Transport says, I hope I pronounced that right. Mustafa's Transport, is it Mustafa's? I hope I'm getting the pronunciation on that right. Oh yeah, I've seen that they won the I've seen that it was Man U that won it the cup. That's why I kind of did the live stream at 8 instead of 7, because I knew that they were playing, and I know I've got quite a lot of football supporters on my channel, so I thought I'll put it at 8 o'clock, and then that way the football match will be over. But yeah, I've seen that Manchester United won the football Mustafa says Transport. Thanks so much for the shout out, I do appreciate it. Oh yeah, but people have been members for me 1 year now, almost 11 months. Thanks for that, Kevin and Kareem. How long have you been a member for now? I think you've been a member for a year now, because you were asking me this the other day, weren't you? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a year. I think you were asking me. Yeah, it was a year. I think it was, Kareem, wasn't it? Yeah, because you joined me membership in January. So yeah, it's a year just gone. Hey Dave, welcome, thanks for coming in. Do you hope you're doing okay? I was about to say, how come you've been a member for 3 months, and then I realised it's because you renewed it. So thanks so much for renewing that membership last month. I do appreciate it, Dave, and thanks so much for the thumbs up. It's an exciting time for Dave, because there's lots going on in the UK theme park industry recently, with all these new rides and attractions coming. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. Let's try and get you 10 thumbs up, and give me a shout out if you can as well. Hi 345 Berry, welcome. My mum got picked up from the audience when I saw Mind Manager in Nottingham. What's Mind Manager, Logan? What's that? Never heard of it. Oh, how to say the name? Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Mustafa. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mustafa Transport. I hope I'm getting the pronunciation for that name right there. Sam's never very good at pronouncing stuff. Yeah, so it'll be 13 months then, Kareem, if you remember, since that's got monetized. So yeah, 13 months it won't. No worries at all, Dave. Do appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everyone's support. I've been confused for Google Maps for some reason. I'm looking on the local parts of the line while travelling on the M1, and very common places where train spot had the line used by Northern Trains. Where are you referring to, Dan? What part of the country? Keep in mind it's EMR and cross country only line. Yeah, whereabouts is that then? I'm not sure where you mean. Evening, Michael. Welcome, welcome. How's your trip in is it Leeds you're in, or is it York? I forget now. I seen that you're going over there to Manchester today. I forget now. The advert I got was a hairdryer advert. Oh, we've got some hairdryer companies on my adverts, have we? Maybe I can see why Lucozade is sponsoring me, because I have shown off a Lucozade bottle before in my live stream, so they're like, oh, shall we sponsor him? He showed a bottle of Lucozade in his vlog. But I can't see why a hairdryer company would put an advert in my video, because do you see me dyeing my hair in a video? Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up. I see we're getting closer to 10 thumbs up, and share me out as well. I would appreciate it. No worries at all. I do appreciate that. That's 25 minutes there, Dave. So I do appreciate if you can stay till 8:30. Oh, Logan says it's about a guy who always does magic, but it goes wrong. Oh, yeah. I think I've seen stuff like that, Logan. That's cool. Hey, John, K's Family Adventures. How are you guys doing? Thanks for coming in. And hey, Kaz, that's Dave's partner. Thanks so much for coming in. Do you hope you're doing okay? Damn, Dave, that's a lot of pictures of my face that you've just done for the members. I see you guys are playing around with the new ones. I added a few new ones, and one of them was the one of my profile pics, and one of them was one of the stations. I think I need to get like 1 or 2 more members before I can add more, because I've got 8 current paying members. I got 5 gifted, but I think it counts for the payment ones only, so I think I need to get a few more. But I do appreciate everyone's love and support, especially with the memberships. They're very much completely optional, but very much appreciated. Oh, near East Midlands Parkway. Dan, you know what? I've been actually meaning to do that section for a while, because I was actually watching Simon Trains' vlog, and he was saying how there was 2 stations which aren't the best, Bow-up-on-Soar and Sileby. But to be honest with you, Bow-up-on-Soar is not too bad. Sileby, I'll probably give it a miss, but I've been meaning to do some of them stations, so probably at some point this spring I'll get down to that section, because there's some stations which I've never been before, and I'll probably do Leicester whilst I'm in the area as well, because that's always a win-win at Leicester. I don't think I did Leicester. Did I do Leicester 2021? I forget now. I know I did Leicester last year. Oh yeah, I did. It was the other one I did do in 2021, Peterborough. That's the one. Leeds, that's it. I wondered. So what are you doing up there for a few days, Michael? Are you just doing some of the train stuff? Are you going anywhere else? I mentioned York a minute ago, and the truth is, I'm not actually going to go to York this year. Mainly because when Ruben told me a couple of weeks ago that the NLM station hall was closed, that's when I decided, no, we'll save that for probably next year. So we might be going to Scotland this year. We'll see. It depends. Thanks so much for 10 thumbs up, all. Do appreciate everyone coming in. You see, this is why I sometimes do some of the lives on a Saturday and Sunday night. They seem to be way more popular than in the week, so I do appreciate everyone coming in. Thanks so much for being in the background, Cash. Do appreciate it. Hey, Mark. Thanks so much for the thumbs up. Do appreciate it. And Dave's laughing at the pictures of the of my face. Hi, Unicorn Gal 2002. Welcome. Thanks for getting in. I'm doing good. That's good to hear that you're doing good as well, Unicorn Gal 2002. Hey, Mum doesn't love vlog trains and more. Welcome. She's playing around with one of the new emojis. That's one of the station which I did. Well, it's not like an actual station, because I'm not that good with technical stuff like that. But I tried my best with making the emojis. I don't do hairdryer either, but it was the a Scott Cough hair dye advert. I don't know why, but Google uses ads any ads these days. Yeah, I just find that one a bit strange. 345 Babe, because I thought the companies put ads in your videos are normally like stuff that's based on your content. For example, like if you're a travel vlogger, you'll have more travel companies put adverts in video. And guys, I have actually had this ad, and I thought this was quite cool. I did actually have an Avanti West Coast ad in one of my videos the other week, and I thought that was cool because they're putting ads in my video. And where was I in this chat? All good here, thanks. Working on the other channel at the minute. Yeah, I noticed that your gaming channel, Kay, Family Adventures. I've seen a few of your stuff on there. Hiya, Tiffany. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do you hope you're doing okay? And then, did you see Antoinette Saturday Night Takeover last night? No, I don't really watch that, Luke. I watched Britain's Got Talent, but I don't really watch Saturday Night Takeaway. Train Spotting with Dan YT says, Battle Up on Saw is a good station and it's near a car park facing the 4th section of the line. Sowerby is also a good station, as you can see miles down the line, but there's some people that trespass. Yeah, I was more about the big fences, Train Spotting with Dan YT. But yeah, there are some places which are known for trespassing. Another place which I'm known for trespassing is in between where I went on Friday, Crew to Acton Bridge / Liverpool. That area is known for trespassing because I actually bumped into. I say bumped into. I was chatting to another railway enthusiast there, and he said that they put like new fences up in that area. And I said, I think it's because they get a lot of trespassers in the area. Yes, they do get a lot of trespassers in the area, because I got lucky enough. Nothing happened the day I was there, but apparently yesterday there was a trespasser. I was like, seriously, people still peeing around some tracks these days? So I'm glad that trespasser incident didn't happen when I was there on Friday. But yeah, some people are just stupid. Transport stuff, a bit of exploring. Very, very cool, Michael. Sounds like the potential trip to Scotland I've got planned. I'm just going to hint this trip to Scotland I've got until I actually go on it, aren't I? You're heading you're calling at Leicester on the way home on Saturday. That's cool. Oh, so you're going away for the whole week, Michael? Has your hotel got good Wi-Fi then, Michael? Because you can get some places like accommodation that's really hit and miss with the internet. You can, to be honest with you. Because I'm going away somewhere at the end of March, but I'm not going to have good internet, so I'm probably going to have to pre-upload some videos for when I go away. I'm only going to be going away for 4 nights though. I am at the end of March, and luckily it doesn't fall on one of the strike dates, which is, we'll get into the strike dates in a minute, because I think since my last chitchat live stream they did announce strike, so we'll get into them in a minute. Guessing the ad was one of the tortoise and escapes. Yeah, it was a few weeks ago now. Hi Pete, welcome, thanks for coming in. 345 Bay says I probably won't go to New York either this year because of the refurbishment at the NOM, but there's no point as there won't be much open at the NOM. There'll be the other stuff open, but yeah, I do agree that there won't be as much. So it is best to wait. And I think quite a lot of people have waited, to be fair. What I do like about the NOM, that it is completely free. I do like to make a donation actually myself, and I normally actually buy something in the gift shop. I think I bought like something for like a $5 or something in the gift shop before at the NOM, because I know it's free, which is good because they could easily charge. And in fact, I could easily pay for something like that, to be honest with you. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and stay in that live chat as well. It would really help me out. And I know I almost didn't do a live stream this week, but I said at the start of the year that I was going to do weekly live streams, and it's the last day of the week. I haven't done a live stream yet this week, so I finally got an opportunity to do one tonight. York is on my list to visit, but it's on my trip to Harrogate and Knaresborough, but goes where I might pop to York Station on my way back to Leeds. York is an amazing station, my favourite station it is. I think I keep mentioning this all the time, but my favourite stations now in the UK to film trains at are York, Crewe, Peterborough, and Stafford. In fact, I think I have a date which I'm going to Stafford in March, so you guys will have to look forward to that. Hair dye has got nothing to do with our vlogs of train. Unless you use hair dye in your vlog. I know, right, 345 Barry. Maybe it's because I've mentioned the hair in the video. Maybe it's because a few vlogs of mine I've mentioned what on earth's going on with my hair. Maybe that's their clue to say that Sam needs to dye my hair. If I was to dye my hair, what colour do you think I should dye my hair, guys? My Wi-Fi isn't brilliant on my hotel at the moment. I'm currently using my mobile hotspot. Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna have to do when I stay in this accommodation at the end of March. I'm not saying where I'm staying, but there isn't any free Wi-Fi, so it'll be relying on mobile data and the hotspot. So hopefully it should be all good. Loughborough is also a good station, which is right after Barrow upon Shore and usually doesn't have trespassers, and you get a good view from all three platforms if you're interested in going. Yeah, I'll probably do a few stations on the same day because that's what I tend to do in the same area, train spotting with Dan YT. Because also when I was filming at Cun Castle at Solihull and Dulwich, I decided, you know what, whilst I'm in the area, I'm going to do Witney Manor, because it kind of makes sense. I'm saving the other three stations, though, for another time, because I don't want to film, because normally there's something exciting that goes down that line, like a steam engine or something else. So that's why I've kept 3 stations to do later on in the year, just in case something special happens, because I like to visit stations once a year. Unless there's something drastically coming through the second time, stations get done once a year. So, for example, the other day I did Winsford, Hertford, and Acton Bridge. Them 3 stations are not going to be touched now until 2024. Unless, of course, there's something drastically exciting coming through. What company or hotel are you in? I thought you had a question for me for them 345 Bay. I was about to say my house at home. I say maybe blonde. What if I should dye my hair blonde? My mum just said in the background, no. Blue is a good colour. What about blue, Mum? 345 Bay said blue. No. Hi G1, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Unicorn Gal 2002 says, I'm off to Cornwall in Easter and there's a mini break in the summer to London. I'm actually going to be doing an exciting vlog in Easter. I'm going to be visiting a place which I haven't visited in 7 years. That is. My mum knows where it is, but I'm not going to say what it is on my YouTube channel now, because you guys will have to wait for the vlog, because I like to keep these things as surprises. And also, talking of other channel updates, in March, whilst I'm on the way to my holiday, I'm going to be doing a station, hopefully, if all goes well, which has been on the bucket list for 7 years. I'm going to be doing a station which has been on the bucket list for 7 years. I'm not going to give any clues, but you, by all means, you can guess what the station is in the chat, but I'm not going to say what it is, because Acton Bridge was also on the bucket list for almost 3 years, but finally, Acton Bridge gets a tick. It does. My mum knows where it is, because I've told my mum. But there's going to be, hopefully, a bucket list station, which I'm going to be doing in next month, in March. Hopefully, if all goes well, because I've got an hour at this station. So if the train's on time, I'm going to be filming this station. If the train's not on time, I can't film this station because I'm on an advance ticket. So I can't get the later trains, if that makes sense. Hi Nora, the Stock Explorer. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. 345 Bay says, I'm off to Canterbury tomorrow. That's cool. What are you doing in Canterbury? Canterbury. Is that seaside? My mum just says that's a seaside. Is it not far? Oh, I've got the chat behind. But yeah, in terms of channel updates, the content from this year will start to be rolled out soon. I've got I think it's 4 more training videos I've got to publish from this month, and here's something that I'm planning on doing. I'm thinking of changing the schedule up a bit. Instead of just uploading pure train videos, when I've been like to a few different stations and uploading like 5 train videos in a row, because I think that will probably get a bit boring after a while. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing a vlog and then a train video and then a vlog, so you guys aren't getting bored with constant same flow of videos, because I know the past 2 videos I did before I uploaded the Greg's Primark range, I uploaded 2 train videos in a while, and I don't think it really did as good because I'm uploading 2 pieces of content like in a row. So I think definitely filter, is that the right word? Filter it out, balance it out, so we've got 1 vlog and 1 train video. So starting with the content from 2023, which I've already filmed, I'm going to start doing that. So I'm going to upload the final videos of train videos of the year as they currently are, but then from all videos from probably middle of next month onwards, I'm going to do a vlog, a train video, a vlog, because this is also will help me out catching up with videos as well. Because I noticed, I was thinking to myself the other day, how do I actually get so far behind with my videos? Like, how have I still got videos going back to last year? Because I was like, it's confusing me how I've got videos from last year still. So I think this will be a good way of me catching up with my videos as well, and not so I'm not falling too far behind. It's just upload a mix of videos. So that's what I'm going to start doing probably from the middle of March, if that makes sense. And I've decided any video that is under 8 minutes long, I'm not going to premiere. But any videos over 8 minutes long, I am going to premiere. Because the ones under 8 minutes aren't really worth premiering. And also the ones under 8 minutes don't have a mid-roll add-in. But the ones over 8 minutes do. So that's how I'm probably going to do the content starting in a few weeks. So I hope everyone understands where I'm coming from then. The Midland Line is having rail tours passing the left, right and centre this month, including the Balmain next Saturday, which has been on a schedule every week the past 2 weeks, but never came like usual. Yeah, I am actually planning on getting something on Saturday train spotted down YT, but I'm not 100% sure, because I know there's a few charters out next Saturday, and I'm not sure which one I'm going for yet. But that's a suggestion, so thanks for that. But I'm not sure yet, because I am gonna get one of them next Saturday. That would be nice to see a mixture of trains and lifestyle. Yeah, just like roll, like just what's the word for it? Just balance the content out. But that's what me and Unicorn Girl 2002. Like do a vlog, a train video, a vlog, just so we're not like having like the same like train videos or pure vlogs like constantly. 345 Bear says in Canterbury they are riderless and normally at the centre on Mondays, but I took the day off because I don't fancy sitting in a small room decorating 2 days of a trot. What do you mean by decorating? Like painting? Is that what you mean, 345 Barry? Hi Kristin, welcome, thanks for coming in. It was on the Balmain from London Victoria to Chesterfield, that's the one I'm trying to see. Yeah, it won't be that one, I think it's one more local to me, it's in Birmingham somewhere. It is. I think it even actually goes through Rugby, if I remember rightly. Hey, I didn't mention anything about Southampton. I said Rugby or Birmingham. Southampton. Southampton. Definitely not Southampton next Saturday. God, if I was going to Southampton, I'd be booking the tickets like a few weeks in advance, because, God, cross country, get down to Southampton, I wouldn't be able to get a bloody seat reservation. My mum said I was going. My mum thought I said I was going to Southampton on Saturday. No, I'm not going to Southampton on Saturday. Oh, good Lord. Going to Greg's. Eh? Oh, Greg's. Yeah, I do like a nice Greg's. I hope everyone saw that video I did of the Greg's Primark range. It was an alright video to make. It's not done too badly. It has, which is nice. Almost done 100 views, which is cool. I like the videos to kind of get around 100 to 170, something like that. So that's nice. So it's getting on a bit more. The vlogs seem to do really well recently, some of the railway vlogs I've been doing. The one when I went to Shrewsbury, I can't bloody believe it. It got 222 views. I was like, Jesus, 222 views? That's bloody amazing, that is. I'm allowed to say that word. Oh, I added my mum as one of the advanced moderators so she can manage to block words too. I'm probably not going to add any other moderators to the actual the main section because to be honest with you, I think I've got all the block words that I need in my list now. Hello Betty, welcome, thanks for coming in. Do you hope you're doing okay? Train spotting with Dan White, he says cross country is like fitting a traffic jam into a point. In short, there's no room at all. I mean, yeah, but no, because I have had some which have been quite quiet, but mostly, yeah, train spotting with Dan White here, especially when they put a bloody 4-car or two-car turbo style on. Jesus. I mean, 4-car Voyager or 2-car turbo style, that's like bloody horrific. One time I got a cross-country Voyager back from Oxford, back up to Coventry. I did have a seat reservation. Thank the flip I had a seat reservation. Because the time the train reached Leamington and Coventry, bloody packed all the way bloody down. And when I got one from Coventry from Leamington up to Birmingham International, that was packed all the way down as well. Luckily, I managed to get a seat because people got off the train. So I was like, quick, get that seat, quick. From the May timetable change, cross country are reintroduced in the hourly Bournemouth services, which are called Southampton. Good, because you never know. Might go to Bournemouth this year. Might not. Might do. It just depends. But that's good to hear. Cross country reinstated a full timetable. Avanti West Coast seem to be getting there a bit with their timetable. They're still facing like staff shortages, but to be honest with you, I have seen other train operators face staff shortages. Like I know Avanti is still getting bad press for this, and to be honest with you, I don't find them too bad as of recently. I mean, there's been some like cancellations, to be honest with you, but nothing's really affected me as of yet, to be honest with you. And I've also had a few people complain of delays recently on Avanti West Coast. But what I read on Twitter last night was that apparently there was some sort of speed restriction in place between Milton Keynes Central and Rugby. Because I was wondering for the past few weeks myself, how come the trains have been like 15-20 minutes late off of Rugby? And apparently a speed restriction has been in place down that way, so that's what's been causing the trains to be late. So you learn something new every day there, so hopefully that's going to be sorted out soon, and it's going to be, yeah, but honestly, I don't see what everyone's going on about, because to be honest with you, I've just not been too bad. And we'll discuss the rail strikes in a minute as well, because I've got something to say on them. I'm not gonna say whether I support them or not. I'm just gonna say how they're gonna affect my channel. Thanks very much for the thumbs up, Betty. Do appreciate it. If you haven't, if anybody hasn't already, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to give me a thumbs up, and a shout out would be appreciated as well. I had an 8-car Voyager from Reading to Manchester, and surprisingly it wasn't too busy. Probably because everyone was heading the other way towards London to watch the football, Michael. About the trains heading back to Manchester about now are going to be packed. I think quite a lot of trains are going to be like dry trains as well, so no alcohol permitted. What? What were you on about? I don't think I can do that though. No, I don't think so. Sorry about that. Mike, I got a Great Western Railway Class 800 to Oxford last month. Says 345 bay. Yeah, I got one of them 800s down the Cotswolds line. I was doing some more stations part 2 of the Cotswolds line. Just give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Forgive me for that, guys. I'm back. Where was I? 345 bay says I got a Great Western Railway Class 800 to Oxford last month. Yep, I did when I did the Cotswolds. I think there was also an 80. Was it an 805 or not an 805? 803 as well. I got a couple of them, but the first one I got to Worcestershire Park. Oh, excuse me, Worcestershire Parkway was running like 40 odd minutes late. Thanks, Great Western Railway. Not. Because I was originally going to do an hour's filming at Worcestershire Parkway, but I couldn't do that in the end. But yeah, what I did do, because I ended up having an hour wait at Worcester Shrub Hill, I filmed an hour at Worcester Shrub Hill instead. So there's going to be no cross-country stuff from that trip, unfortunately. Oh, Bessie, thanks so much for your $5 super chat. Do appreciate it. Thanks so much for your kind support there. Hello, Padrosa Travel. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. I'm doing good, thanks. Will cross country be using the Aurora trains at any time soon? If so, I hope not this year, as the Voyager family are faster than the 800s in acceleration. I don't think so. I have heard rumours of that, but I don't think so. All I've heard is that the HSTs are going to be retiring by the end of the year. That's all I've heard, Dan. Other rumours that I've heard is that the Transport for Wales Class 175 are going to Chiltern Railways. I have. I mean, I think that would be good, actually, to be honest with you, if they do, because Transport for Wales are getting their new Class 197 trains, and Chiltern, I feel like they could do the extra capacity, because the Chiltern trains only tend to be once an hour, sometimes twice an hour to Birmingham, but usually no more than once. But the thing is, they only tend to be like 2-3 coach trains, and they sometimes are quite busy. So I think they could benefit, especially if they put a 6 car on, like 2 175 stuck together. I think that would be good for them, because the longest train they've got at the moment is their 6 car 68 locomotive, but that's only on a few runs a day. I have got plans to ride that train at some point. Again. I used Chiltern Railways Class 168 to Oxford. I have been on the Class 168s, but not to Oxford. I've been on them down to Princess Risborough, through Banbury, Warwick, all that area. When I went to Oxford, I used Cross Country's dreaded Voyagers. Thanks for the tip about the football, and the football fans seem to have gone when they got to Manchester. Yeah, I would have thought so. They would have left by lunchtime, Michael, because the game kicked off at 4:30. That's why I put the live stream at 8 o'clock, because I know quite a lot of people, as we can see in the chat, because I'm not sure who was mentioned that they're watching the Manchester United game, but I put the live stream at 8 o'clock instead of 7 because I knew that Man United were playing. Not that I'm a Man United fan anyway, but just in general, I thought I'd move it back. You got the Class 800 to Bristol last week. Again, when I went to Bristol, got the dreaded Voyagers. And guess what? It was a bloody 4-car Voyager, and it was rammed. And it was full of some woman that moaning about too many suitcases on board. My mum was with me on that one. Remember that, Mum? The woman that was moaning about everyone's big suitcases on the luggage rack. I don't want to be too rude to mention that part. But some old lady, bless her, was moaning about everyone's big suitcase. God, some of these memories, you know. I normally go to Bournemouth for my daily summer holiday. Daily summer holiday? What do you mean daily summer holidays? Yep, Trace Bot with down my team. I've had they're getting rid of the HST, which is going to be sad because their cross countries, they're my favourite trains which cross country I've got are the HSTs. Especially that intercity one with delivery on. That's really, really nice, that one is. I'm hoping I might have a cheeky HST ride at some point this year. We can only hope. Yeah, there will be Miss 345 Berry. I've not ridden with Southwestern Railway yet, Class 345. Class 345 Berry? 345 Berry. I'll have to ride with them at some point. Hi Michelle, welcome, thanks for coming in. I'm doing good. What about yourself? Oh yeah, but was you watching the game plan? I wasn't sure if you're a Newcastle supporter. Yeah, sorry to hear that you lost. Being a Newcastle United fan, our last trophy was 1969. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Brian, if you want something else to know, me and my family are Coventry City supporters, and I don't think we've been in the Premier League in years and years and years. We've only made up to the Championship. Although I say that because in the Championship, I looked online, and Coventry City actually won the last 2 games, which was nice. My aunt is actually a big Coventry City supporter. She used to go to the games every Saturday. Every year summer. What do you mean by that, Ju1? We should do a tour of Scotland and September. My mum's just hinted this Scotland trip that we might be booking just more and more now. We will see. I'm not sure yet. My mum's saying that we should do a tour of Scotland. I mean, that would be cool. To be fair, that would be cool. Maybe. But yeah, I don't think there's any other news that I really need to share on my channel, to be honest with you. Oh, shorts. How's everyone been doing with their shorts now that you get paid from them? I don't think they've done too bad, to be honest with you. I've had the odd one hit. The joke one that I did of the Prime Hydration, that got 1k. My most recent one didn't hit, I don't think. Of the Tampa. What's the other one I did? Oh, the 68 at Banbury. That did well. That got 1k, which is ace. My granddad was a massive West Ham fan and they won on Saturday. That's cool. I want to go to Lossiemouth. Lossiemouth? Where's that? Is that some place in Scotland? Exactly, fine. Coventry did win the FA Cup in the 80s. I wasn't born then. That's going back to when my mum was a kid. You haven't tried Prime yet? People are still going on about Prime in my area. Like, some people are like, oh, but I can't get Prime. I'm like, Asda, but you have to kind of wait until they get a delivery. When I went in there, what they did was they put a delivery out on a Tuesday, and it was like in the afternoon, about 3-4 o'clock. So maybe people should try then. I don't know, because every store is different. That's when my local store put it out anyway. I mean, it was alright. It had a weird aftertaste to it, but it was alright. I still don't get what a big hype for some, like, juice drink is, though, to be honest with you. I don't think the hype is. I think the hype is more, over the, TikTok and how it's been all going round more than anything, because I don't think the hype is over who created it, Logan Paul and KSI. I think the hype is more over everyone seeing it on TikTok. I could be wrong, but that's just my thoughts. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. We're getting closer to 15 thumbs up, and share me out. I would appreciate it. the red prime, the tropical punch was actually nice. Yeah, it was alright, but it just had a weird aftertaste to it, Mum. But yeah, I don't think, as just mentioned, I don't think there was anything really else to fill in on the channel. If anybody's got any like train station suggestions, I know that Dan suggested that I should do the East Midlands Parkway area, so that's definitely on the cards. But if anybody's got any station suggestions, maybe I could consider them, because I know I've had people say, I think Tico actually said that I should do his local station at some point, Ashchacks or Tewkesbury, so that's definitely on the list. And I've heard that station, Ashchacks or Tewkesbury, is actually getting an hourly service in May, which would be handy, because Acton Bridge, one of the reasons why I couldn't do Acton Bridge was because up until December, it was only one train every 2 hours. I don't fancy getting stuck in Acton Bridge if they cancel one, so I waited until they put an hourly service on, and then so yeah, but Acton Bridge was good. Although Hertford, that was actually alright too. It was, to be honest. Hi, North East Lincolnshire Transport Hub. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I've seen your latest video tonight. The one from Lincoln. Was it the one from Lincoln? Yeah, the one from Lincoln. And the one from Newark. I kind of want to do Newark Northgate, to be honest with you. Seems like a good station to do, because Peterborough I found good, and it seems like Newark Northgate will be alright to do as well. Near Moray Inverness. But yeah, that's probably in the Highlands of Scotland, that is, Mum. Sorry I'm late, just finished having a shower and getting ready for bed. Been out this evening. No worries. You been anywhere nice? How far is Crewe from me? It's about an hour and 10 minutes on the train, Brian. I did it Friday. Yeah, it's about an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, hour and 10 minutes. I think it's about 45 minutes if you know, because there isn't any direct advantage from Rugby to Crewe now, is there? Oh, you know it is, but they go via Birmingham. So I get the London North Western, which takes an hour and 10 minutes roughly. Yeah, an hour and 10 minutes. But yeah, that station is popular. And I definitely need a good 2-hour stint at Crewe at some point. Because whilst I was changing trains there on Friday to get home, I saw, in the space of 20 minutes, a HST on test, the 67, the 197, and what was the other geezer I saw? Geezer! I saw a shed also in that 30 minutes. So definitely I need a 2-hour stint at Crewe. Definitely. And then I saw the 47, which was on the push-pull Scottish tour. I saw that one at Winsford, because I know that was also coming through the area in the same day. But yeah, there was loads of YouTubers at Brian, at Crewe Brian, although there was a few which were not behaving the very best. Let's just say that, because there was a few at Acton Bridge which were peeing around. They were, basically. So they're not the sort of enthusiasts I like. And I feel like I've seen them in that bloody TikTok video of them messing around on the bloody 319. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're the same geezers, but not my cup of tea. They need to behave themselves. At least there was another friendly enthusiast at Acton Bridge, which also bumped into his film. And at least he was friendly and was like said hello to me and everything. And made sure he wasn't in the way of my footage. But some train spotters, there's honestly a few which I do not agree with. I'm not going to mention names, but yeah, there's some people that clearly don't know how to behave themselves, and just because it kind of ruins it for everyone else as well. That's what I'm trying to That's what I'm trying to say, basically. Evening, Ruben. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'm doing good. What about yourself? Just around a family member's place for I thought Northeast Lincoln train spotted up. I read that comment as them train spotters were causing beef then. I was like, what? I generally read that comment about your roast beef as train spotters causing beef. You had family around for roast beef. That sounds cool. I hope you enjoyed your roast beef. To be honest with you, I'm not a really big fan of roast beef. To be honest with you, I'm more for like a pork person or chicken or turkey. On the 319 video, don't get me started on that. I know, right? Ruben. Prime is similar to Billy Mega Chippy. Now, I've got a story for you actually. When I had some family obligations the other week, I was at a family party. I was in an Uber on the way home, and me and my mum actually drove past Billy Mega Chippy on a Friday night, and there was 3 people in there. I was trying not to pee myself laugh. I was like, considering that was like a big trend like June last year, I drove past in the Uber, 3 people at this Billy Mega Chipping. Oh, I was honestly trying not to laugh at that. Yeah, I reckon this Prime trend will probably die off at some point. Who said that? 345 Berry. Good to hear that you're doing well, Ruben. Oh, we got 16 people in the house. That's good. But the thumbs up only say 14, so that's not matchy. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already done so, give me a thumbs up. It really just help spread the live streams out further. The next live stream, which I'll probably do next week, will be the March Q&A. I can't believe we're going into March next month. Time flies. Where's half the year gone already? It'll be Christmas again before we bloody know it. No, Northeast Lincolnshire Transport, no, not Amazon Prime. It's a Prime. It's a drink by KSI and Logan Paul. It's been like trending all over TikTok and whatnot, and YouTube for that matter. Where was I? That's just people saying hello to people. Yeah, I've caught up with the comments. But yeah, it's funny, all these trends. Because also what's coming to a bloody trend again is Crocs. Everyone seems to want a pair of Crocs. Even my mum's got a pair of Crocs. In fact, one thing I didn't mention was in the Greg's video I made, the Primark range, there's actually 2 other pieces of Greg's merchandise which I have in the house, which belong to my mum. My mum purchased a Christmas jumper, which was in the sale, and also a pair of fluffy Crocs. Yeah, Crocs used to be like 2010, and now they seem to be becoming a thing again. My mum says they're well comfy. Michael says, I'm trying to wait for the Prime drink to dry off or to see any before I try it any. Yeah, I was just looking, Michael, because, I mean, I've been wanting to try it because, don't get me wrong, I have watched KSI, and I'm like, oh, what's the hypo for this drink then? So, I've been wanting to try it, but I wasn't going to spend, like, ridiculous amount of money to buy it, and I didn't want to also, like, crowd round loads of teenagers and kids trying to get it. So, I randomly, when I was in Asda, just shopping, I noticed that some ladies, the workers in there, were putting a fresh batch out. So I was like, oh, I need some more, man. I was like, quick, get a bottle before they're all sold out. 2 minutes later, completely gone. Hello, Mama 4 boys. How are you guys doing? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing okay. I've not. Maybe it's up to you if you want to try it, Ruben. I mean, it's all right, but yeah, we shared it because I wasn't gonna have the whole bottle for myself, and I wasn't gonna buy more than 1 bottle as well because I think that's how it sells out so quick as well. Is because I know there's a limit in Asda. You can't buy more than 3 bottles, but everyone seems to buy 3 bottles. That's why it sells out so quick. Like, in my opinion, they should limit it to 1, but that's just my opinion. I don't think my opinion really matters when it comes to the Prime. Asda aren't going to watch me and go, yes, that was luxury the more chefs. We should limit it to one per person. So we're now going to put it as 1 per person. They don't give a about my opinion. I didn't swear. I mouthed it. Do I swear off camera? Yes. Last week my carer gave me the other carer 2 bottles of Prime, the blue one and the white one and the blue one. Eh? The blue one and the white and the blue. Oh, so you got a blue and a white one. Yeah. Did you try them 3 for $5, Oh no, you haven't tried them yet. I've had in people have been. Fight. Yeah, I've heard people been. Yeah, they have, to be honest with you. There wasn't too much of a fight when I got it, but there was quite a lot of kids like surrounding the area. There was. And what I found funny was the security guard was like casually like just standing around the area like he's expecting some sort of trouble. To be honest with you. My mum just said that the security guard seen me come in. I'm not going to fight over a bloody bottle of bloody juice. I look dodgy, apparently. It's the haircut. But how does my haircut make me look dodgy? For some reason, my data isn't working properly and saying I only have 2 GB this month when I should be 15 GB last month. I'm on unlimited data, I am, with part of my contract, Northeast. My carer wears Crocs and socks. Not socks, not socks, but Crocs. Yeah, my mum doesn't like socks. I like socks. Socks are comfy. I say comfy, they can itch me from time to time, but on the whole, get it? On the whole, rubbish joke there, Sam. Overall, they're not too bad. My mum was always nagging at me though when I forget to change them. She's like, Sam, change your blooming socks. Crispy socks. We had some weird conversations on this live stream. Well, I did say on Twitter earlier that my live stream's going to be chatting anything and everything. Good lordy. The co-op near Lincoln bus station seems to never have any Pepsi Max Cherry in stock. Does it not? I don't know, because I don't really go to the co-op there, Northeast. Unless they've got like something that I can need to get in there, I find it expensive. I just go to the Tesco Express or Asda or someplace where it's cheaper. And I try not to go in the train station shops too because I find them quite pricey too. I know you like your Greg's merchandise, but if you ever the little trainers in Bright, oh yeah, I'm mad about that. The Aldi and little like trainers and jumpers, no, because I'm not really a big Aldi and Lidl fan, so I don't think I'm going to go that far to buy a little like trainers or a little like Christmas jumper. Oh, that's very sad, Northeast. Mama Four Boy says, what's sad, Northeast? Oh, about the Pepsi Max Cherry. I forgot you're a big fan of Pepsi Max Cherry, Ruben. YouTube shut down for some reason. That's weird. To be fair, so it has done that sometimes to me. When I've been watching a video, it'll like suddenly go off the screen, and then it'll come back up and say YouTube, and it unexpectedly shut down. That's weird. That is when that happens with Four Boys. What's my favourite song? Oh, I don't know, because I've been liking all loads of music at the moment. To be fair, I'm actually probably going to say this. I actually kind of like that George Ezra, Green Green Grass. I actually kind of like that song. I know it's a bit weird, some of the lyrics, but I actually kind of like it. He's actually quite a good artist, is George Ezra. But if you have got any other questions, Logan, try and save them for the Q&A, because I'm going to be doing a Q&A next week. So any like quite a lot of questions that anybody's got, feel free to save them for the Q&A next week. I hardly ever visit the car, but yeah, me and you were saying, Ruben, it's expensive in there. My mum says he owns about 30 pairs of the same socks, but wears the same. Wait, don't expose my secrets, Mum. Greg's might sell Prime soon. Bloody hell, can you imagine? the queue would be out the door, and it already is at lunchtimes. Be all halfway up the bloody street then. 345 Bay says, I don't normally go to the co-op either. But 345 Bay, you said you were in Waitrose. I thought Waitrose is more expensive than the co-op. So you're saying that you don't go to the co-op, but I'm sure you said you were in Waitrose the other week. I thought Waitrose is more expensive than the co-op. Do you remember the song of the Cowpole advert? Cowpole advert? Don't think so. One song which I always, one advert which I keep seeing recently is the Red Bull gives you wings advert at the start of everyone's videos recently. And in fact, it was in one of my videos recently. I'm like, again, when have I been drinking Red Bull? I'm not even a fan of Red Bull, man. I do go Waitrose. Yeah, but which is cheaper than 345 Bay? Waitrose or the co-op? Yeah. Ruben, it is. Waitrose is a bit of an expensive place. Hey, all that fluff and stuff. Welcome. You'll be pleased to know that your messages shouldn't come up helpful review now, because I put you into my approved users since the last live stream, because for some reason, last week in that quiz, half of your messages were coming up helpful review. So, earlier, before I started the stream, I seen in my notebook that you were in there for adding to my approved users, so I made sure I added you into it. We went to M&S to buy egg custards. To be fair, the egg custards in M&S, they're banging, they are. M&S is probably like the most like posh, like expensive supermarket I go to be fair, besides the co-op occasionally. I went to M&S earlier in the week, and it was alright, but again, I say it was pricey because... Excuse me. I say it was pricey because they do the big giant bag of potatoes for £1. Which is nice. And brand flakes are 75p. We get some boring ass shopping we do when we go to M&S. I know, like everybody needs to know about half my shopping list. Greg Steak Bake. I'm not a fan of the steak bakes, I'm more of a sausage roll kind of guy. Apparently we've got some of the frozen ones, because Iceland, not the country, the supermarket in the UK, they actually do like a Greg's Rage 2, like a frozen one. And I think we actually do have some steak bakes in the freezer. In the air fryer. What, you're having that now as a midnight snack? Oh, God. That's all I can say so far. I need to be up early tomorrow. Oh, you're heading off now? Okay, thanks very much for coming in, North East Lincolnshire Transport Hub. You take care. Thanks very much for coming in. What did you do? I didn't even hear you swear. I think you're alright. I think I was talking at the same time. You went to M&S yesterday, says 345 Berry. What did you buy? Because I'm nosy. Michael says, I might buy a Pound Bakery custard tart. I'm not a fan of Pound Bakery. They had one in, not the Wigan, St Helens. And it wasn't the best. The sausage roll wasn't even the best either. I definitely prefer Greg's. I think it's probably because it's all cheap. But that's just my opinion. So you might like it, Michael. But me, I wasn't a fan. Hey Courtney, welcome. Do hope you're doing okay. Really? 345 Berry? I haven't seen that. Well, to be fair, it has been a while since I've been in the range, so I didn't know they've got some like frozen bits in there now. I know B&M do some frozen stuff, but I've never seen it in the range. That's odd. Pardon you? Yeah, the steak bakes, all that fucking stuff. They're banging, me off. Well, I say banging, I don't like them, but my mum likes them. I'm more of a sausage roll person. But yeah. I bought sushi. Sushi? I'm not a fan of sushi. Cherry pie. I think my mum likes cherry pie, I'm not a fan. And some... Yeah, my mum likes cherry pie and some drinks. Nice. My mum likes the weird. They used to do like a weird like ginger drink in M&S, like a ginger water. I don't think they're selling it anymore, but my mum used to like that. One drink I like in there is the orange fizzy like pop that they do in there. I didn't buy it when I was in there the other day, but sometimes I buy that and that's alright. To be honest with you, one thing that's like one thing that I'm gonna say here, which some of you guys might not agree with. I'm not a big fan on Percy Pigs or Colin the Caterpillar. I don't really like the cake, to be honest with you, because I find the icing tastes a bit weird. And then Percy Pigs, I've kind of got off them. So that might be a crime, but I'm not actually a big fan of Percy Pigs and Colin the Caterpillar. My mum's running the woman tap next door. I think she's in the shower. You have to excuse the background noise. My mum's running the tap. Ruben says sushi is alright. Yeah, I'm not a fan of sushi, to be honest with you. They do have a sushi counter in my local Sainsbury's, but not a fan. I say I'm not a fan because I've never tried it, but I don't think I will be a fan, to be honest with you, because I'm not really a seafood kind of guy. The only seafood like fish that I like is like salmon. I know all that other stuff's a big one for the fish because they go out fishing, but I'm not one for fish, to be honest with you. I've never heard of them. What are they? Lollies? What's lollies? All that fluff and stuff. What did I miss? What's a lolly? 345 Bear says I like weird food too. I like sushi and my mum and my favourite hot drinks is chai latte and matcha latte. I'm not one for coffee, to be honest with you, 345 Berry. I'm more of a hot chocolate person or a frappe or a... Sometimes I have a tea, but mainly hot chocolate. Because, to be honest with you, if I'm waking up early in the morning, I usually just have like Lucozade energy, and that usually wakes me up. Mum said she has a glass of water. When I say I have Lucozade energy, this is normally like when I have like some 5 AM alarms. Hey, Jewel in the kitchen. It's been a long time. Do you hope you're doing okay? Thanks for stopping by. The pick things that you're talking about, eh? Let me see what you're trying to refer to. You mean the Prime, all that fluff and stuff? That's a drink. If that's what you mean. The Prime. It's a drink by Logan Paul and KSI, the YouTubers. Unless you're on about something else. I'm confused by what you mean now. I am. Just plugging my phone in my device. My battery would die, so just bear with me a second, guys. Lucozade in the morning, it would send me crazy as soon as the pop yeah. I usually drink Lucozade when I'm like tired, because sometimes when I've got like a 5 AM alarm for when I've got a train to catch at 7 in the morning, if I'll be like I'd end up going back to bed. So I need something. I need like something to wake me up. I should drink coffee really, because I think that's probably better for you than Lucozade. I should probably try coffee. I remember G-Love Trains going on about these weird like coffee things that they sell in Sainsbury's. I remember saying that she tried one of them and now she drinks coffee all the time. G does. She's always into her black coffees. Those who mentioned that you didn't like it, those who items that I mentioned that I didn't like, the steak bakes. Did you mean all that fluff and stuff? Is that what you meant? Or the sushi? Because that's not a lolly. They're like pastries, the steak bakes, and then the sushi. I don't know what sushi is. It's like some weird fish. I don't know what thing that you're on about. What's a roll mop? What's roll mop 345, eh? That sounds gross. Why just put the sick emoji with the word roll mop? Yeah. I like seafood, roll mops, lobster tail. Lobster tail? Bloody hell, 345, eh? Have you got thousands of pounds in your bank account? Lobster's really expensive, isn't it? Crayfish tail. Cookies are alright, but I only like to get them from seafood shops down near the sea. Oh, like that weird seafood mix. It's just turned 7 a.m. for you. Bloody hell, you're about 4. I'll say that because you probably are working, aren't you? But 7, damn, that is early for me. Yeah, I wondered why you're up early. I drink a lot of coffee and normally have tea every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday morning at my centre. Very, very nice, 345 day. I must have had the longest like a case. No, is oh my god, Mom! A robot sounds like what you're doing. Oh my god, Ruben and I are laughing at that now. Okay, King 916, welcome. You've been awake since 5. Damn, all that fluff and stuff. Roll mops are herring with onions and vinegar in. That sounds like really posh. I bet they're expensive, 345 bay, aren't they? I could just about force some bloody salmon for crying out loud. Oh, I've got a story about some salmon actually. I bought some salmon from my local house today. They remember almost trying to charge me almost £5 extra for it. I got the one that said it was £4, and they're trying to charge me like almost like £8 Told the woman that, excuse me, that's not the price, is it? I was like, they're for the bigger ones, not the smaller ones. And she was like, yeah. I had another customer tell me the same thing, guy. I was like, that's really weird. I don't know what I was saying to her. I don't know why they've got them priced like that. I was telling her, that must be really annoying having to override the price for customers constantly. I'm obviously not posh up from Coventry, says Bob. Saying that, Mum, 345 Bay is from the London, like Essex area. Are they posh down there? Thanks very much for hanging in the background, Makeup Melissa. Do appreciate it. Who's my favourite YouTuber? I don't really have a favourite YouTuber, really. But I will say one guy that I do enjoy, who's quite big on YouTube, because I feel like he is quite genuine. Walk With Me Tim. I do enjoy his videos. He makes quite a lot of travel vlogs, like around the UK and like different like places and that. I do enjoy his stuff, to be honest with you. He's quite genuine. I like how he interacts with like the comments and like live streams and whatnot. I do like Walk With Me Tim. He's got some good videos out there. He has. He's been doing like the worst rated hotel series as well. He's one of my favourites to watch. But I don't really have any favourites, to be honest with you, because to be honest with you, I'm not actually a big fan of big YouTubers, because I find most of them are just in it for the money and they don't really like care about like the people that watch. That's just my opinion. Lobster tails are not that expensive, and roll-ups are either you can get roll-ups in Asda. Can you? I don't think I've seen them 345 Bay. But saying that, I don't really look in the fish section very often. Roll-ups in Asda. Good, leave them there. Yeah, but Mum doesn't love fluctuating more. But at the end of the day, I'm not really a big fan of family YouTubers, even them. Because bad things have been said about them too. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to say much about that. I'm not that posh as people might say. I don't think the roll maps in Aston taste good like the ones from the seafood stalls. 345 Bay says we catch our own lobster. we got painted crows here in Queensland Stream. Yeah, you do some good fishing stuff. You do all that fluff and stuff. Everyone has their own likes and dislikes. Exactly 345 boy. I'll tell you a story from how an Asda worker was rude to me when I was with my mate. I got the prime from Aldi in the morning, and my mate wanted it in the afternoon. So I went with him. We went to Aldi, they sold out. Hey, what do you mean by rude, Logan? Oh yeah, my mum likes the bloody ASMR. She's into that woman ASMR August. She was watching it before I went to bed last night, and it was like, now I'm going to tap your head and your nose and your ears. I was thinking to myself, what the actual hell is my mum watching? I tell you what, Sam does like a bargain because I'm wearing a Jack and Joe's jumper here, and they're quite known for like it's got a bit of a. It's like, I don't know how this mark came with it, but these I think Jack and Jones is actually usually quite an expensive one to like go and buy at full price, but I didn't pay full price for this jumper. This was actually in TK Maxx because I know we'll mention like expensive stuff, but I just want to point out this jumper I didn't buy at full price. I don't really buy clothes and stuff full price, to be honest with you. I normally buy like designer clothes in the sale. People think I'm posh and I'm not really that posh. People say you're posh, but the funny thing is, I've had some people tell me my accent's posh. I'm like, really? Because I'm like, I'm not a posh person. I am. I mean, I have been in first class sometimes on the trains, but am I posh? No. Do I look for a good deal in the first class? Yes. Because I tell you what, I've actually got a standard premium Avanti West Coast trip coming up. Because I got a good deal. It was only like 30-40 quid extra, so I thought, you know what, go for it. Especially for long distance as well. She was really angry by angling. I lied to my spiders, mum. Will you be doing anything for the King's coronation, or would you love to be in the UK? I'm hoping there 2024. I don't know yet. All that other stuff. It depends if they announce anything railway related. Because I know when it was the Queen's Platinum Jubilee before she passed away last year, they did a special steam train. They did the Royal Charter. So potentially, it just depends what's planning about. I know the coronation weekend will be a national holiday. I don't think it's going to be a national holiday. I think it's just going to be a public holiday from the weekend to the 6th to the 8th of May. Am I going to be doing anything for it? It just depends. I don't really know yet. But if there is going to be anything, I will let people know in advance. Have you seen the Mr. Men and Little Miss comic reliefs items in TK Maxx? Yep, I have. Because, actually... Oh, no! Crap, I didn't show it in my most recent vlog. I'll make sure I show it in my next vlog. I've got a new flask, which is actually... I can show you it now. I've got it here. 1 second, guys. I've just realised I've got it here. Here it is. And £2.50 of the purchase goes to comic relief. Here it is. I've got the one that says Mr. Funny because I like to tell jokes in some of my videos and live streams, as you guys know. No, it's the Mr. Funny one. Mr. Funny, not Mr. Nosy. Mr. Funny. Ugh. In case you guys are wondering why I'm getting onto my bed so funny, it's because I've got the tripod like right in front of my bed and I don't want to knock it off. In case you wonder what the hell is he doing. 345 Bear, we have the same travel flask with not Mr. Nosy, Mr. Funny. I I'm not really posh as I don't travel in the first class carriage and my mum don't have much money. I might have some money, but that's because my pit money goes into my account. Yeah, 3 for 5 days. To be honest with you, I'm not one for like first class. To be honest with you, but if I find like a good deal, I will get it, because sometimes it just is fun for experience, and also if I'm going long distance, like I am in a couple of weeks, it is nice to like buy like a first or even a standard premium ticket for Avanti West Coast. Just a bit more extra leg room and comfy seat, to be honest with you. Oh, you've got the Mr. Nosy t-shirt, have you? 3 for 5 Barry. I've got the Mr. for the flask. My new flask. Uh, I've never travelled first class. It's alright, Ruben, but yeah, it just depends on everyone's expenses, because I know it can be expensive. But I was discussing this actually. I was like, the train fare seems to be being hit and miss. You can get some really pricey ones, but then some like cheaper ones. And actually, I thought I'd mention this before, because that's one thing I forgot to mention. The train fares, they're going up 5.9% on the 5th of March, which is next Sunday. So apparently, if you buy your tickets before then, they're going to be cheaper. So I might actually consider doing that. But it just depends, because I know there's going to be strikes. I forgot to mention that, the strikes. How is it going to affect my channel? Because I know they've announced strikes on the 16th, 18th, 30th and the 1st. And I'm supposed to be coming back from a break around the 31st. And I need to actually check how that's going to affect me. I think, to be honest with you, it's going to be a mandated timetable, which is fine, because I've already booked those. As long as they don't cancel my train home, we're all good. But the other strikes, I'm just going to plan around them. There'll be probably a couple of days, if not a week, where I'm not out filming, and then I'll be out filming like a couple of days. Like, I'm not going to go out filming the day after the strike, the day on the strike. So I'm not going to go out filming on a strike day and the day after or in between strikes. So, for example, there's a strike on the 18th. I'm not going to go filming until the 20th, because there's a strike on the 16th and 18th. So there won't be any filming until the 20th. And then I don't know if they're going to be doing any strikes in April, because, to be honest with you, they just need to get a deal now. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to say more on it. But they need to sort some sort of deal out, because, in my opinion, this has been going far too long now. This could have been dealt with months ago, but it seems to be going on for too long now. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that one. Michael says, I haven't travelled first class, but I walked through first class to get to standard class. I like standard cleaning with Avanti. I've never actually tried it yet, Mum. But I'll be trying that in a few weeks. Michael, I sometimes do that myself. When I was going to Manchester, I can't believe that I got a ticket from Manchester on the way home in standard class for £5, not £5. It was £9.80, I think I remember it now. Something like that, just under £10, and that was cheap. That was damn, and I got to ride the 67 TFW Mark IV carriages. And it wasn't a 352 either, it was a 351, taking me from Crew to Rugby, which was a winner, chicken dinner. I managed to say, yeah, I do that, Michael, because saving £40 is amazing, especially when it comes to split the tickets. Michael says, I managed to save £40 on my fare to Leeds by splitting the ticket. I've read that one, I don't know why I'm reading it again. There is an app seat frog that lets you bid for first class seats while you're on the train. Some folks have reported getting upgrades for only £5. Yeah, I've heard of that, Brian. I've never actually used it myself though. Talking of children's playgrounds, last Tuesday my carer started singing Baramori to me in the car. I wasn't even talking about the kids shows. I don't know why she sang it. Tell you what, Manchester to Leeds cost £7.70 and Wentworth TPO would have paid £18. Yeah, it can be really hit and miss devices, to be honest with you, Michael. But TPE, they can be sometimes unreliable, but I think, to be honest with you, all the companies seem to be a bit, like, all over the place, to be honest with you. Oh, hey, Jordan. It's been a long time. How are you doing, buddy? Thanks so much for coming in. Oh, I see you just put a message in my Discord server. Because you were on about, are they from Mackey's? Them pancakes. Yeah. About the, I just realised that Family United put a message in the Discord server that I finally changed the profile pic. I keep forgetting to change it. I've realised that the profile picture in my Discord was the old one from when I changed it months ago, and I only just changed it, and it's been like this on my YouTube channel for 10 months. Got some time before I carry on with my boxing training. How are you, Dad? I'm doing good. I'm holding Woody hostage. Who's Woody? You better not have that bloody pop figure, Mom. She's stolen my pop figure. Why are you stolen my pop figure for? She stole my pop vinyl. Oh, good Jesus. Can't believe we got 14 people in the house. Do appreciate everyone's with the support. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up. We're trying to get to 20 thumbs up. And share me out as well. I would appreciate it. I'll be making sure I kill my mum after I kill my mum. I'll be getting that pop bar in the back of my mum after the live stream. I'm just gonna write to this message real quick. I'm replying to women Discord messages whilst I'm blooming live streaming. Who says men can't multitask? YouTube are going to demonetize it. I'm joking, Rupert. I've been trying to tell them all day. I'll exchange it for a steak bake. You got that salted caramel ice cream in the freezer, don't forget, Mum. You know, the one that I bought you in Asda earlier. Yeah, Jordan, you have to message me on Facebook. You have to tell me how do I donate? Because I want to donate. I was probably going to donate like 10 or 20 quid or something like that. So if you tell me how to donate, I'll donate. Jordan's my cousin, by the way, for anybody that's new to the channel. Love being at McDonald's. I don't believe this rubbish about men not being able to multitask. I know, I've always heard stuff like that, Ruben. Apparently, men don't know how to multitask. Waiting for a UWCB to send me a link that I can put on my Facebook. Once I have it, I'll let you know, buddy. Okay, yeah, just let me know, because then I'll donate some money towards the charity for cancer research that is going to be for, which is cool. Yeah, the organisation it is. Anyway, I don't think there was anything really else to say in this live stream, to be honest with you. I think I've chit-chatted about all the YouTube channel updates I was going to discuss. The one main thing that I said was that instead of just doing like train video after train video after train video, started in a few weeks. I'm going to do vlog, train video, just so I'm like balancing out the content a bit. But yeah. I'm just checking something on my phone. Hang on, bear with me a second. Where was I? Drats, I missed the YouTube talk. There's no always all that other stuff. You don't need to rewatch it. I mentioned a few things. If you want to rewatch it, you can, but no need without all that fluff and stuff. I do appreciate that. You'll have to do a vlog about coming to Wellingborough and what do we train at. Maybe. We'll see, Jordan. We'll see. So to be fair, I actually think that's one of the train stations I actually still need to tick off the list, Jordan. To be honest with you. The problem is, getting there is a bit of a pain in the ass. It is. I mean, bum. Because you have to go all the way to Nuneaton, to Leicester, and then down to Wellingborough. So it's 2 changes. Oh, stop with the puns, Jordan. It will still be a train vlog. I'll probably do, what's the other one in the area? Market Harbour and Kettering, whilst I'm in the area. So if I ever do come down that way, I'll probably do Market Harbour, Kettering and Wellingborough. Maybe Bedford, just depends. Because as I said, if I was going that way, I'd have to go via Nuneaton and Leicester. I would say go via Bedford, but they've got the Marston Vale as replacement buses at the moment. But hopefully, in the summer, they're going to have TFW's 150s running on that line instead of the XD stock 230s, which were on that line, but they had to be taken out because of the company entering administration. You've not visited. Ruben's laughing at me now. Kettering. Yeah, Wellingborough on the list with Kettering. Kettering. Hey, Happy Looks, welcome. I seen that you seen my video yesterday, so I do appreciate that. Thanks very much for that. Isn't there direct trains to Preston, or even to change? Isn't there direct trains to Blackpool? Yeah, there is. There is, Michael, but there's only a few now. I think there's 2. But I think there's 3 trains a day now to Blackpool from London. If I remember right, there used to be more. There used to be like 5 or 6, but I think there's. I think there's 3. Now, there's one at like 8:15 in the morning, or 7:15 in the morning, I think it is. And then I want to say there's one at 12 o'clock. And then I feel like there's one in the evening too. I think there's 3 or 4 trains a day from London to Blackpool, 345 Berry. But if not, it's a change in Preston, so it's quite simple. I do bounce between Kettering and Wellingborough, so you have to let me know. Maybe, Jordan, I don't know yet, it just depends. Isn't there? Oh, read that one. 20 likes. Yeah, we are on 20 likes now. Thanks so much for the 20 likes now. I do appreciate everyone's love and support, as always, guys. I live around Wellingborough for the past 23 odd years. Honestly, you're not missing much. I know I'm not missing much compared to the area, Jordan, but it's one of the stations of many thousands which I need to visit. Yeah, I think it's 11:16. Hang on, let me get the timetable up, 345 Berry. There's a few. Let me get the real time trains up for Blackpool North, because I know there's a few. There's not as many as there was before Christmas, but there's a few. So I'm just going to get the timetable up. Avanti West Coast. I know there's none today because of engineering works, real-time trains. Says here there's one at 7:16 in the morning. There is. Gets into Blackpool at 11:14. And then there's one at 11:16. Gets into Blackpool at 15:14. And then there's one at 17:07, which gets into Blackpool at 20:00. So there's three. 7:16, 12, 7:16, 11:16, and 17:07, and then the returns is 5:30, 11:51, and 15:51. So there's 3, 4, 5 bay, but they are quite spread out throughout the day. They are. So there you are. There's everyone's information for the London to Blackpool direct trains. So it's the 11:16 one that's closest to 12 o'clock, 345 bay. How many more stations do I need to visit, bud? God, your best off has to be how many I've done. I can tell you how many I've done, because there's 2,570 odd stations in the UK. I have visited, because I calculated this the other day. My most recent station I visited was Kingham. I did. I visited that on the 6th of February. And when I visited Kingham, that's South Wales, West South West. When I visited Kingham, it was, hang on, it's South East Oxfordshire. Oxfordshire, where's Oxfordshire? South East Oxfordshire. Kingham was my most recent station. Hang on, that wasn't it. That was my most recent, but I've done the numbers out of order. I'll have to find it. I have visited 388 stations so far, Jordan, and the latest one was Kingham being my 388th station. I think that's right. So 388 stations. Let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure it's 388. Pretty certain. Yeah, 388. And then the train lines I've visited, because I've got this on my phone, is I've done the whole of the Northampton loop. I have done the Coventry to Nuneaton line, but I haven't got out all the stops, so I need to get out all the stops. I've done the whole of the Cross City line, the whole of the Chase line, the whole of the Crewe to Derby line, but I need to get out the stations. I've done the whole of the Birmingham to Worcester via Bromsgrove and via Kidderminster lines. I've done the whole of the Coventry to Leamington line. I've done the Stourbridge Town branch. I've done the Wolverhampton to Walsall direct line. I'm halfway through doing the Cotswolds line, and I'm 3/4 of the way doing the Chiltern main line. I am. So that's where I've got all the train line series, for those of you that are wondering as well. Takes 2 hours and 21 minutes from London to Liverpool. That's not too bad. Preston is Preston's an easy station to change at, Michael. Yeah, Preston's easy. Hey, hi Joy West Life. Welcome. Hope you're doing okay. We've been out visiting friends this weekend. That's cool, Joy West Life. The 11:16 isn't too bad. I'd rather do that one instead of changing, as I would like to visit Blackpool. Yeah, that's the one for you then, 345 Berry. Anyways, I've got to get back to training and spelling tired is underestimation. No worries, Jordan. Yeah, 388. I have been everywhere. But thanks very much for coming in, Jordan. I do appreciate it. Take care. Yeah, Preston's a great station. It is, Michael. And it's the one that you normally change at when you are going Blackpool. But yeah, I don't think there's anything really else to say, so I'm probably going to end the live stream now. And I'm probably going to have some ice cream. I am. Because I fancy some ice cream. Yeah, it's alright, Blackpool is, especially if you haven't visited. There's a few places, I've done quite a lot of Blackpool myself now, but there's still a few things that I do want to do myself in Blackpool, but it's alright, Blackpool is. I feel like I have visited Great Yarmouth, but I was a babe, but I'm not sure of that one though. But yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to cover tonight. As mentioned, my next live stream will probably be next week. It will be. Yes, you have when we went to K-Star. I thought I said one when I was a baby. I don't really remember it though. But yeah, I don't think there's been anything else to say. Thanks very much, Ruben, for the kind words. So yeah, my next live stream probably next Sunday. I might try next Sunday again because that seems to be quite popular. So the next live stream will be next Sunday. Oh hey Colin, I didn't realise you watched in the background. Thanks very much, I do appreciate it. No worries at all. But the next live stream will be the Q&A, and that will be next Sunday. I'm going to do it next Sunday because Sunday seems to work a treat, and I'll probably do it around the same time. Yeah, same time next Sunday will be the Q&A stream. It will be so Sunday the 5th of March will be the next live stream. So note that in your calendars. Who actually uses the bloody calendar these days? But on your phone. Get your Alexa to remind you. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to leave it there. So if you want to become a member for some more exclusive packs, there's a join button down there. Shout out to all the current members. Do appreciate everyone's love and support. And if you haven't already given me a like for today's live stream, give me a thumbs up down there. And if you're watching on the replay, comment down below. Would appreciate it. I like to be nosy and work out who's watched on the replay, because I know we do get a few replays. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, it would really help me out, because we're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. We're getting closer, hopefully, slowly but surely. Have to ban for all notifications so you don't miss any future live streams or videos. Oh, excuse me. I should probably mention the next video is going to be Stechford railway station, 7 PM tomorrow. So stay tuned for that one. Right. So ta for now, folks. I'll catch everybody in the next one. Bye all guys. Take care. Have a good Sunday night. Or Monday morning videos if you watch in Australia. Take care, guys. End. How do you end? The party doesn't want to let me end. There we are. Bye.